Okay, so stream started. I guess we should like wait for a couple of minutes, like 3 minutes since I joined late also. Before we get started stream. So while we wait for the 3 minutes to complete, I'm just gonna share on Slack that the community meeting is happening now. Okay, so we have 1 more minute.
We don't start at 10? It's 10 past 10?
Then, sorry.
You said we have more minutes. You mean we don't start at the meeting doesn't start at 10? It starts at 10 past 10? Or can you hear me?
No, it starts at 8.
Yeah, it's 10 on my side, but I mean, okay. Whatever. Okay. So, okay.
No, he
You
came late, right? So he wants more
yes.
people to join. Plus, Ace, you need to hurry up. Wakey,
Okay.
wakey.
I'm awake. Okay, okay. So let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome to today's community meeting. I'm Ace. I love hosting community meetings. With me here, I have Tuli and I have Lukash. Do you mind saying hello? Lukash, Tuli.
I
Hello.
Cool. So, without no further ado, we should get started. Tuli, do you have like interesting thing? I mean, you always have interesting things.
community side or conference side?
I mean, let's start with conference.
Okay, cool. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, I do have an issue that I opened. I don't have much actually from my end. Regarding the conference, right? Since I announced on the community that we would like to host an online edition, I haven't received any objections. Everybody has been excited and everybody agrees. So I will share this link. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna share this link. So currently, I think, you know me, I like to plan things ahead of time. So my vision is that for the online
Sorry.
edition, sorry?
No, continue.
Okay. So my vision is that for the online edition, me and you will just supervise. We'll get more volunteers from the community to be in charge of the online edition. So yeah, this is my, do you say call for volunteers? Call for contributors? So this is my call for contributors to come and contribute to the online edition. So I have listed up on this issue a list of things that needs to be done. For example, to add a web page for the online conference. Also discuss if we are gonna do a call for speakers or we just get people from other conferences who were not accepted to travel, who were not accepted or couldn't travel. They can come present at the online conference. So we'll need to discuss that. We need design banners, choose a date. People who run the conference like hosting, UTC, marketing, yeah. So basically that's my call for contributors. I don't want you and me to do much. We'll just be here to say, hey, do this, do that. But yeah, volunteers should come, contributors should come. If you're interested in helping set up the online conference edition, please you can ping me. Then we can get started. Yeah. That's all I have from my end. Any questions?
So when does this official, does it like start? Do you have like an official date for volunteers like show interest, or volunteers kind of like start showing interest?
Volunteers can start showing interest now. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
So if you're interested in helping, bring the conference edition, the online edition, like to life, feel free to like reach out to Lee or me. We would be so glad and we'd be so happy to like have you like help, especially in the most simplest way. So keep really, really going a long way. Hi, Ashwin. How's it going? Thanks for joining. So I noticed Akshat. Hi,
Hi,
how you doing?
yes, all good.
Nice, thanks for joining. Do you all have anything to say? Any question for me?
Related to the conference?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, nothing.
yeah, because I know you were excited about doing an online version of the conference.
Yeah, I was particularly excited about the offline conference in India. But anyways, yeah, it was good. Like we are doing it in a better way. Like we are also experimenting, but I think it's a good one. That let's go with this way to target more audience all across the country.
Yeah, that would be so cool. Lukasz?
Well, all good. You're having some question?
No, I was hoping you have questions for Tuli or you have a suggestion to add.
No, all good.
Okay, all good. No question. Then I guess we have to move forward. I also don't have like a lot of things to discuss because nothing major has changed, except for the fact that about GSOC. So as you all know, GSOC we have this stipend for mentors. So per project, right? So there's actually something interesting I eventually found out. Is in Google Summer of Code, you actually get this certain amount of money to actually sponsor one of the mentors to like travel to the US to actually attend the Google Summer of Code Summit, right? It's really, really great. And I was thinking it would really be awesome if one of these KPI mentors, like, volunteer. Because currently we don't have, anyone interested in going. So for some reason, Bukash won't go. Whew. So I was thinking it would make sense for us to actually have one of the Sync API's representative, like the mentor, travel down there to attend the summit. But there's actually a clause, right? We only get these travel stipend if all of the projects we are participating in become successful. So if we have any mentee fail during either of the evaluation period, we are not qualified to get the travel stipend for the mentor. So I was thinking, should I focus on finding a mentor, or should we just forget about getting a mentor to attend the Google Summer of Course Summit?
If we have budget for it, then we should send someone.
Okay. So I mean, sending someone isn't like the. I don't think sending someone should be the problem. It's actually getting someone to go. I mean, that's like the main problem.
But like, there's no you talked with all mentors and nobody's interested. You mean?
Yeah.
Really?
Look, most of the ones that I know that are really over there that could easily go to the US. I'm not really interested. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah. But so you mean there are mentors who would have hard time to get a visa, but they're interested to go or not?
They would be interested to go, of course. I mean, Tuli would definitely love to go. Because I would have actually preferred Tuli to go.
Yeah.
I mean, but I mean, there's a reason why Tuli, it would be difficult for Tuli. I mean, Tuli, you would be interested to go, right?
When is it happening?
So it will happen after Google Summer of Code ends. I think that should be in September, I guess. I would check the date and get back to you.
But if it's September, then there is London, isn't it so?
Yeah, but I don't think it's the same date.
Okay.
So from my point of view, we should not be worried that for somebody it will be harder to get visa. Like if Google organizes it and they do it for so many years already in row, and they're getting people from around the world to get there, we should try to, even if it's harder than for me, it's I don't have to get a visa to travel. But if the fact that for someone it's harder, which should not disqualify the person from trying to go.
No. So I'm not saying it will disqualify the person. I think my major concern is actually the time and effort that would be put into getting a visa. I mean, I'm talking from my own point of view. I know how difficult it is to apply for a visa, especially I think the US visa. I don't want the person to stress over it. That is my main reason why I was thinking of not talking to someone that might have difficulty getting a visa.
Yeah, but we're not forcing anyone, right? So if somebody volunteers to go, then somebody also volunteers to go through the stress of getting visa.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, in the past, when I was applying for my first visa to US, I also had to go through the stress of going to the embassy and talking to the someone from US embassy, but it was worth it to go through that stress. So.
Okay, awesome. So if you, I mean, Soli, Akshat, Maya, So if you are like really you want to volunteer, please feel free to like reach out to me so we can have like this plan in place. Because I think it would really be awesome to have someone from the community attend the Google Summer of Code Summit. So I don't know how we are gonna do it because eventually, if we have more than one volunteer, how do you think we should proceed with that?
Okay. All right.
Mm.
So I read the email, right? So the thing is, we're gonna receive 1.2 from Google for one delegate to attend the mentor summit, right? Provided they don't miss more than one
Yeah.
evaluation. Right?
Yes,
That is in
correct.
October. That is in October, right?
Okay, October.
Yes. October 4 and 5, yeah.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. So then, I mean, that is easy. You can ask like the mentors who wants to attend. If then there is nobody who requires a visa and don't want to go or have other responsibilities, then I can chip in. I will try my best, but provided that there aren't the mentors who don't need require visa, don't want to go, then yeah, I think that will be easy. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I mean that makes a lot of sense. So what I'm gonna do is, so the reason why I actually brought it up into the community meeting was because I felt this shouldn't be we should be transparent as possible about the whole thing Google Summer of Code we are going to be involved in. And I mean, and for the fact that it's our first time participating as an organization on its own, I feel we should eventually carry everyone along and to actually share this also. Okay, I said ask Samba too. He was very interested in enthusiastic about that. Of course, of course. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I was being sentimental because I was only asking like folks that I thought it would be easier for them to like travel to the US. But now that's, I guess the approach is wrong. I would definitely ask every single mentor, irrespective of where they are based. So, any other suggestion? So one thing I also like to notice is I think there's actually a fixed amount you would get from Google. So I'm not really sure if Google would like cover the whole expense, maybe hotel, transportation, but I think there's actually a fixed price, $1,200, that Google would be responsible for. So I'm not really sure if we are going to like Google is going to like cover the whole expense. Um, but what if that is not the case? Should we like? Because I don't think 1,200 is like enough.
Wait, they do.
Wait,
Google, yes. Google provides the following for the designated mentor delegate: accommodation, 2 nights at a hotel, all meals during the event from dinner on Friday to snacks on Sunday, transportation, shuttle from San Francisco and whatever what I'm seeing here from Sunday until the departure, and travel stipend, $1,200 reimbursement for travel expenses after attending the summit.
okay. Oh, that's super cool. Then. Okay, you actually get reimbursed, so it's not like you get it ahead.
No, you will get reimbursed. Yeah.
Cool. Cool. So which means we also have to like focus on someone that will be able to like travel on his or her own until he or she like gets reimbursed. Any
Hello,
no? Okay, so I noticed we have
hello.
hello. Am I still audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, I
You were
can
saying
still hear.
something, Akshay?
Yes, I can hear you.
But you're breaking, right?
No, it's Ace voice breaking or my voice is breaking. It's a bit confusing to me.
No, I can hear you clearly, Akshay.
Okay, it's a bit of delay. Like I don't know about the sound. I was just dropping off about the website release tomorrow. I think by tomorrow, like we are all good to say. If you could describe it out, if it be okay. Like I think my net is not stable right now. So if you want to describe, you can. I can mention out the open request inside the chat.
So just before you cut off, can we all hear Akshay clearly?
Yes, I heard him.
Okay, so you can describe what you want to do, Akshay.
Okay, fine. So it's just like an announcement regarding the website. So we are going to release the website either by latest by tomorrow, so that like all that migrated code inside the JavaScript gets visible to all the community. Although there are like we have done the majority of bug fixes that we could have done in the last week, and like all sort of discussions are being done. I think the README part is still left, so I think the that part is will be done, and all the contributions guide inside the README will be done by the Ashmit, I think by today or we do it by tomorrow. But yeah, there will be couple of major changes inside the website. One of them will be regarding the tech stack. Like we are using the next version 14 plus TypeScript. So now like we are moving to a more strict environment where like the contributors has to make proper changes with the proper ESLint form PTF formatting. Secondly, is regarding the docs contribution. So I think it's more towards the doc contributors like Alandra with and also to the tooling that we have moved the folder of markdown files to a separate directory as markdown. And for now, like we are not rendering the markdown as we used to do before inside the website. We used to like previously we just render the markdown files in the MD format only. But with new version of Next.js, the Next.js doesn't allow the JSX elements to directly render inside MD files. We tried out multiple things to do it so that we go with the same configuration as presently in master branch. But after getting into multiple issues, we got to know that they have stopped supporting for that with the current MDX versions. So now we are rendering the all the content inside the docs in MDX format, but the contributions will still be in the MD format only. And the how we are going to do like what type of scripts is just I want to summarize that we are going to convert the markdown to MDX files. And like these are not visible to any inside the repository. It is all done inside the build time, and MDX files will be rendered to will be added inside the pages directly to render it inside the website. So that was the part that we did a major comeback. We already talked this regarding this with Lucas and Alejandra, and it is well communicated. Also regarding this, like how contributions will be done inside markdowns will also be stated inside readme.md5. I'm audible to everyone.
So just to be clear, so do you mean we don't have these MD files anymore?
No, we will have MD files. The contributions will always be in the markdown files only, because the present docs contributors are actually very comfortable with markdown, and also it gives a good visibility because they don't use VS Code setup, uh, like the docs contributors don't use that. So
Mm-hmm.
we have done the contributions in markdown files only. But what we did from our as a code side, we are converting these markdown files to MDX files at the build time of the website. Okay, I think
Okay.
is
I have a
a
question.
yeah, sure.
All right. So, okay. So after the whole migration has been
Oh,
made, right?
oh.
So when it comes to is when it comes to like markdown, so do we still use the m.md or we'll be using .mdx?
Interesting.
We will be using .md only, but the directory you will be using is the new directory named as markdown. So there is a inside the root side only, there is a markdown folder, and inside that you will get the same folder structure as blogs, docs, and about as usual.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And you can then add your markdown files into the respected folder structure.
All right. Okay. Sounds
But
great.
yeah, but there is one of them possible, I should say, restriction or the rules, I should say, that
Mm-hmm.
we should have a proper, if we are using JSX components between while using the inside the MD files, we should have a correct JSX format. So like what happens is like during the build time when markdown these MD files are converted into MDX, we have a check over
Okay.
all these files, either they are correctly built according to MDX or not. If they are not correctly built, it gets automatically filled. So it's part of the workflow itself. So inside the PR only
Okay.
we can check for these particular things. And if we found out that if a certain markdown file is incorrectly formatted, or there are certain tags of JSX that are not being written properly, we could easily detect inside PR only without merging it up.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
I think my only concern about this is how easy is this gonna be for? I mean, you just assume like not all like docs contributors don't use VS Code. Is that like the only assumption you have for the reason why you have to like move these directories around?
Yeah, I mean, certainly, because what I see is that we can't directly convert MD to MDX bus just by renaming its extension. I tried out before, and it was giving huge errors. Like I and Ashmit Ansh had give that try. So, but there was also one thing that when we asked Alendra about it, that she was more preferable towards the markdown files than to MDX. And moreover, like there are persons inside docs contributing side who are using GitHub code spaces, or they are using the inbuilt GitHub preview to actually write the markdown files. So if we ask them to use MDX over there, they will probably will not able to get what they are getting wrong inside the MDX files. So we gave them that particular flexibility that okay, you write the MD files in the Markdown format itself, and we at the code side automatically are converting it from the MD to MDX.
Okay, I mean that looks awesome. But are we looking into like getting like a change log file after the merge?
Sorry, didn't get that.
Like, do we get like a small documentation to like have all the changes and stuff?
Changes and stuff like you want to say that there's something real time change inside the
No,
Markdown
no,
could
no,
play.
no, no. I was saying like generally, like once you have this website like made, do we
Yeah.
have like a changelog doc?
I'm not aware about it. Could you please send me the link regarding the change log? Like,
So
like
what I'm trying to say is, do we get like a documentation that like lists all the major changes that happen in the website?
okay. And that particular case, yeah, we haven't prepared it yet. But okay, we'll still like we were actually thinking out to add those particular instructions inside README file because we currently the contributing.md file, as I asked from Lucas, it's directly being controlled from the .github
Mhm.
repository. So we don't want to make any changes over there. So we are actually moving towards to write all those proper instructions inside README file itself. And if you want that regarding the changelog.md, we can, yeah, certainly. I think it would be better if we don't push it inside the code bits, else we have inside GitHub gist or something like this
I mean,
type of thing.
it can even be on in the blog section on the website.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, it can be answered the blog sector or a section as well. Yeah, we could provide that particular because I think it's important from the developer's side as well to
Exactly.
understand like how the scripts are working at the build side before the website is up inside the Netlify.
Yeah,
So
because
yeah,
I'm looking at the fact that some people are only existing contributors, and once they like update the branch, they might have trouble like moving
they
things.
will
Like,
set it.
do you understand? Because they're only familiar with the current one, and you have all these new changes, and I think it would be awesome if we have like some way they can actually see what happened.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, we should. And also, yeah, one of the I also want to mention one of the major changes is like we removed the Cypress testing from the website for now.
Is that why the script is failing?
Sorry?
Is that why the because I can see one of the stuff is failing, the Lighthouse CI?
No, not that's not regarding that. Regarding the PR, the CI is failing, I think, on the Lighthouse per site. Regarding Cypress, like why we removed Cypress is actually
So
the motive behind. Yeah.
do you mean you remove like Cypress, the library, or you remove the testing capability in general?
No, we removed entire Cypress test
Oh, that is, I
because
mean, I'm just saying because someone like put a lot of effort in that and just get rid of it.
no. So certainly, like in January, I think it was one of the discussions between me, Lucas, and Ansh, like when there was like, why do we have so many repetitive tests and the tests related to the CSS only inside Cypress? So we are not in the way that we removed Cypress, so we will not have any of the UI tests at all.
Okay.
I had a communication with Ansh, Vishwa, and Sambhav regarding this. Like they already working on to set up the script stability test inside Jest. And like while we are communicating, I also propose that since Cypress is not able to do the script testing for the Node.js, can just do the same work as Cypress. So, like, we looked into the configuration, and Ansh provided one of the ways that we can go with snapshot testing for the website for the UI site. It's not under the GSA project yet. I should say that we are not adding it up, but we are getting rid of that huge folder of Cypress into some of the meaningful UI tests inside
Hmm.
Jest. So that was the main part because even Lucas also said that we are actually checking multiple components just from the CSS style points. If certain CSS gets changed, we have to change the test. And even like checking for CSS styles are not proper test. We should say inside front end. We should
Yeah.
test for some functionalities inside it. So, and meanwhile, that regarding the even there was one more issue like if there is certain change in one component, will it be breaking some other component or not? So that particular part is easily communicated while we are using TypeScript because it first compiles and then converts into JavaScript. So if we get any breaking changes, JavaScript or TypeScript will initially fails the build only. So in that way, I think that the need of the way we have moved towards TypeScript is actually gave us the way that we should get rid of Cypress test and give and look into more of the meaningful test inside J.
Yeah.
Just small comment from my side regarding the contribution guide. So it's changed a bit. So I just opened a pull request, a draft pull request to website to completely update the contribution guide with the triagers and committers concept. And I'm just opening a pull request to .github repo to ignore website if it comes to replication of the generic contribution guide.
Okay.
Which basically means in website we will soon have, let's say, custom contribution guide. But still, I think all these custom things like where to contribute docs, where to all these different technicalities, they usually should not end up in the contribution guide, but probably rather a separate section in the README called development guide or a separate markdown document called development. But I also agree with what Ace said, that maybe Akshat, because the efforts you did to rewrite to TypeScript, all these decisions that you had to make, and like all these different people that contributed, maybe it would be worth to write an article. I think the rest of the tech community would benefit from your learning, like technically the challenges, and also from the organization point of view, how you managed all these different contributors to get this stuff done. So also take it into account.
Sure. Like I want to like plan out that particular article or a blog, but surely like I'm also out of time from the Postman side as well. Like I currently have one of the major projects, and I was devoting time to it. So okay, let's ask if one of the docs triage maintainer is able to do that. Like I think Rohit is one of them with us who could help us writing the blog and it could accommodate all the things. Else we could try out, like even I could try out to get some time from the weekend to write these things inside it. But I think yeah, writing out blog is, and also regarding the change log is a good particular contribution. Like sorry, good announcement from the community side for the Sync API website. Are we still live streaming?
Yeah.
It's better. Yeah, fine. Yeah. I think Tully, you have to take over. Tully is not there.
Okay. Anything else on the agenda? Or anything anybody would like us to talk about?
Do we do the conference working group as well, or?
Yeah. Didn't I do that in the beginning of the meeting already?
I mean, depends what you mean by working group, but like you just shared an update, so I thought that you were just sharing an update.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Ace, do you have anything on the agenda before I jump to the conference working group? Agenda?
I think that's everything I have. I don't think I have anything else. You can jump if you want to jump.
Okay. What do you mean if I want to jump? Okay, cool. All right. Do you mind if you share your screen? Can you not? I'm gonna share
What
the link.
part of my screen?
Sorry? Okay.
What part of
I
my
want
screen you want to share? Okay.
okay. I want you to share the link to the conference board. All right, cool. Actually, no. Let me do the sharing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Let me close this. No. I'm looking for my screen. Which one is this? Okay. Let me know if my screen is visible. All right, cool. So far, this is the whole conference board, right? The way we do the planning and everything. And yeah, majority of we are working greatly. So one issue is the conference edition. As I mentioned earlier, that we're looking for volunteers for the online edition. So I just listed out the links, the list of things that we need like to be done. So yeah, I will also drop this on the contribution channel as well for people to know we're looking for contributors. Yeah, that will be all then. Bam, bam, bam. So Maya has designed the banners. Okay.
Do you?
Oh, yeah, this one. So Maya has designed the conference banners for promoting on social media. So yeah, that's one task we're done with so far. So yeah, for Helsinki it's done. I think later in a few minutes time they'll be up on social media. So thank you so much, Maya. So yeah, that's one task done for the social media banners. I think I need to move this to done actually. Uh, yeah. Then, any questions so far?
No, just the regarding the online event might make sense to plan some live stream where we use Restream not as we use just as a, because now we usually use Restream just to broadcast whatever we talk about on Zoom. But you know, like we renew, like Restream renew the license for us recently with some new features. So maybe it would make sense to schedule some, like, let's talk about contributing or some other live stream that happens directly in Restream. So you
Okay.
explore what new features we have there. Because yeah, I think it's gonna help, especially with the planning of the online event. Like for example, you're gonna have discussion. Should we have live presentations or record? Probably record. Then there's this new feature of the playlist in the Restream. So you might want to explore the Restream functionality and all these new great features.
Okay, makes sense. Actually, let me quickly update that um recording or live stream. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that will be all what we have on the website. I'll also this week I will also update the conference prospectus. In regards to that, we're going to have an online event as well. Yeah. Then London CFP is currently going on. I'll also check to see how many speakers we've got from that other side. Yeah.
In
Yeah,
case of
that will
if
be all.
in case of London, will you reach out? Because I already reached out to some folks I know from London. Will you reach out directly to presenters that presented in London last year, like IBM folks and others?
Yes, I will reach out to IBM folks, and I'll also drop a message on Open Collective that pings almost everybody to say that CFP for London is also open. Yeah, I will do that.
You mean Open Collective for the past events?
The eventing page for Open Collective. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get the.
Okay.
No,
I haven't added it.
I thought
haven't.
that you said.
Yes. No, I haven't sent it yet. I will send it this week. Because I want to update the prospectus first before I bring like the rest of everyone. But we still have time. We still have time on the CFP. So yeah. But I will definitely do that this week.
Okay.
Well, I have a question. I was thinking
Yes.
is this month, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But we still like don't have like this ticket stuff.
The tickets were given to the speakers, so speakers are gonna share the code. So I believe that once the stuff is on social media, they will also like repost and share the speaker code for those who want to attend.
Oh, okay.
So
have one. Oh, sorry, Lucas.
no worries. Just to clarify on the tickets, because I also received as a speaker this email about tickets. Then Ugo and Jonas probably did the same, but maybe we should still somehow streamline through official Async API account that the speakers have, like to
You have a ticket.
inform that we have this free tickets that people can reach out to us, and you just provide contact points to us. Just of course clarify with Ugo and Jonas, but because maybe they, but I'm pretty sure they like me. They
got the email. Yeah, they did get the
Yeah,
email.
because even on the conference website, it's kind of important we have like something that actually tells them how to get ticket.
Yeah, I do understand. I do understand what you mean. But yeah, like I said, different venues have different rules. So yeah, don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, don't shoot me. It's not my fault. But yeah, definitely maybe. But yeah, the event is only 1 week away, so I will definitely drop a message also on Slack that they should reach out to the speakers. But yeah, I'll also talk to Hugo and Jonas if they also like share also on social media. Yeah, like to have like conversations so that when I announce, they also like share as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I wanted to ask if the volunteer, the call for volunteer is for the public or just for the community members?
Oh, it's for the public. Anybody can jump in. They can come like contribute. It's not for us. Yeah, it's not for me and Ace or Maya or Lucas. No, not at all. Actually, this time we'll be doing the folding of hands, but we want like people to come and have an experience in planning the conference. So definitely everybody is open to come and contribute.
So is there also like probably a design for call for volunteers that we could probably share with other people?
Maya, would you like to design a call?
I knew you were gonna call Maya.
I was expecting it.
Okay, who do you want me to call? Should I call Ace?
Come on, you could have said Lucas.
No, I mean like
idea.
okay. I mean Ace, like seriously. Okay, I can't call Lucas. Lucas has his own stuff on the agenda that I know. Okay, Lucas, can you manage like the API booth? Then I know Ace, you can manage something, but I know Maya. Oh, okay.
If you
But
want
yeah,
me, I
I
can
know
do some design. I'm known for very good
No,
design
none of my
skills.
No,
watch.
I
None
know,
of my watch.
I know that I remember that design that Lucas did. Definitely. No,
No, no,
The design is not that bad. Seriously.
no, no. You're
It's
just
not
trying
that
to be
bad.
kind, Maya.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to get it done, but definitely not this week. Probably next week. Is that cool?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
All right
So-
then.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, so we could just like share that with, other communities or probably on our own personal profiles or social media,
Yeah.
more rich. Yeah.
All right, cool. Anything else that I might have left out?
Yeah, my items. So as you noticed, Helsinki is at the last week of May. So I'm still doing a
Mhm.
final confirmation for the booth. I already have OpenAI API
Okay.
folks signed in, so we will basically do the booth like we did in Paris last year. So it's going to be
Okay.
Frank and Eric from OpenAI, and also I confirmed with Jonas and Ugo that they will support me at the booth. So the first day of the conference, we will have Async API. It's going to be API specs and standards booth.
Good. Okay.
And for stage hosting, it's easy because it's also me, Jonas, and Ugo presenting. So we're gonna exchange each other and do the stage hosting freestyle.
Okay.
So for stage hosting, I think you can move it to done because it's clear. And
All
with
right.
the spec booth, leave it in progress because
Mm-hmm.
in the budget planning for 2024, we booked $2,000 for different conference related costs. So I will
Mhm.
look into like buying some swags for the booth for people
Mhm.
that approach us at the booth. But mainly, what we will
Okay.
explore or how do you call it? Not explore, but experiment with is that Maya actually is working on one of the bounty issues, which is the Async API cheat sheet.
Mhm.
And we design it in the way that it's it can be also printed. So we will experiment, and once and Maya is almost done with the work. So we will basically print it, this cheat sheets, like I don't know, 50 sheets maybe, and I'll take it to the conference. So we'll experiment how to use them as a kind of swag, but it's useful swag because it's a Async API cheat sheet. And also it's going to be, I hope it's going to be useful to when we talk with somebody attending the booth, then we can use cheat sheet to basically highlight the most important parts about Async API, to use it as a kind of support tool for explaining what Async API is. So that's what we're planning with API specs booth, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So there will be some
That would
costs,
be so
but I have to check, and I'll let you know in the conference working group chat because I don't remember the cost of the stickers. And if you have some idea, because last year we had bottles, but that's
Mhm.
I will never promote having bottles to give away because it's really hard to manage because of the size of the bottles. But I loved what Barbaño did.
but you love spoon.
Sorry, Ace?
But you love spoon, and you don't like bottles.
Did you? What?
He didn't get the joke. He didn't get the joke.
You didn't get it.
No, Lucas, he once suggested that we should have like spoons or cutlery, so I think that's what he's mentioning.
I forgot that I don't have my video on, and you cannot see my head shaking and completely disgusted.
No, I also heard that you suggested about having spoons.
You said it.
So the battles gave me a lot of headache last year. And Barbano, what she did for Paris, she ordered a recycled notebooks produced from recycled paper. So notebooks are also one of the cool things because you can make notes in the notebook. There were also these pens made of paper. So I'll explore if such thing is still possible because there's not much time. So stickers, cheat sheet, and probably some notebooks. But yeah, I'll drop the note in the working group conference channel.
I know we are out of time, but I think I'm just gonna add it as an item to discuss next working group meeting. Like the swags for the conference. Like since now Helsinki is almost done, then I think we should also discuss what are we going to do with London. 2, what are we going to do with the speakers who speak online? And 3, we also need to discuss swags for Paris as well. But yeah, that will be an action point to discuss in the next working group. Yeah.
And
right.
we're gonna I mean, it's not yet official. I just mentioned it in different places. But I want to get rid of we need to get rid of, it's not just that I want to, we have to get rid of the current swag store. And one of the ways to get rid of it, we're going to have to give away everything we have in the stock, which I think online conference and like also promotion related to conferences will be a nice opportunity to give away things through social media and other channels.
All right. I will add this for our next meeting so that we can like speak in depth on it. But yeah, that will be all for me. Ace.
I think do you have any luck so far, Lucas? The future of managing swags at its API. Hello, am I audible?
You're breaking.
You are breaking.
Oh, shitty internet. Hello?
I hear you.
Okay, cool. So I was asking, Mukesh, do you have any luck so far about the future of managing swags?
Do I have, sorry, what?
I said, do you have any luck so far? Because we are planning to like get rid of the swag store. And I think the last time we had a discussion about the swag store, you were saying if you could have like, I don't know, maybe a centralized place or something that manages swag. So I noticed you actually like I was asking for feedback on social media, and I was asking if you have like any good like response. So far.
Yeah, so let's chat about it next time. So yeah, there was one interesting proposal, but in general, I don't think it's gonna be that easy. So because nobody did it before us.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, but we still have to do it.
I hope so. Okay.
Okay. Ace, are you still there?
It froze.
Okay, I think with time is up actually. Thank you so much everybody for joining us. We'll see you again in 2 weeks time, but that will be in the evening. So thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions, you'd like to volunteer on the conference website, you can reach out to me or Ace. Anyway, thank you so much for joining Maya, Lucas, Bobby, Ace, Akshat, and everybody who's watching on YouTube as well. That'll be all for today's community meeting. Bye
you.
everybody.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.